So I legit, like 5 minutes ago, just finished a reading vlog where I was reading books that intimidated me.
Come on, there you go. Yeah.
And anyway, that reading vlog, terrible face, took forever, like literally over a month to film. And I am so in the mood to mood read now and just go with the flow and not stick to a TBR whatsoever. So that is what I'm going to do for this reading vlog. I am so happy that I'm finally at this point that I can do that. And I promised myself after you just got hair flying everywhere. Yes, you're shedding. I promised myself once I finished those 3 books that intimidated me, I was going to go the route of a graphic novel and just give my brain a little bit of a break. So here we are, and I think I'm going to start Witchblood. I'm really looking forward to this one because it looks like a spooky but colorful and like fun kind of time. And I think it's about like witches and vampires and stuff like that. I don't really know. And I also think it's just like a one shot. Like I don't think it's part of a series. I think it's a one and done kind of situation. So definitely something I think would be great for me right now. And then I also want to read some more of Devotions by Mary Oliver. I've definitely been neglecting this read. I think I started this one back in like March, maybe April. I don't really remember, but I'm not very far at all, and I am really enjoying it. So I would love to spend some time during this mood reading vlog just reading some poetry and chillaxing and all of that good stuff. But I think for right now, I am going to start with Witchblood. So it only took me a couple of days and I finished Witchblood. I was kind of trying to draw it out because I was really enjoying it and I didn't really want to read it in one sitting. I wanted it to last a little bit longer. My only complaint is that the beginning was a little bit confusing There are vampires, witches, and humans slash witch hunters, and none of them are definitively evil or good. Like, each individual is their own, which is a very interesting thing. It just was confusing to kind of figure that out the first couple of chapters, but once I got the hang of it, I really loved the characters, and she stuck her tail in my mouth and it like touched my tongue. And the colors and the art style and all of that stuff. So I am going to rate it 4 stars. It also feels like there could be more to it. So I looked into it like really quickly. I just kind of Googled like, will there be a volume 11? Because there's 10 volumes in this bind up of Witchblood. And apparently it's kind of put on the back burner indefinitely because the person who has created it is currently very ill. That's kind of the gist that I got from different Reddit posts and stuff. So hopefully whatever they have is curable and they can come back from it, and if and when they're ready, they can write more, because this was really good and it's definitely one I can see myself reading again in the future. Oh my goodness, you're a ham today. Also, if I sound disgusting, I am so sorry. I'm getting over a cold and my voice is not like 100% back to normal yet. And also the lighting keeps changing in here because I have the curtains open and the sun keeps like going behind clouds and coming back out. So I am very sorry too if the exposure is super, super off. The sun can't make up its mind and I can't control the sun, so it is what it is, right, Eowyn? Now I'm actually in the mood for more of like a thriller kind of thing, and it's perfect because a couple of weeks ago I actually received an ARC for Lisa Jewell's new book, Don't Let Him In. So I think I'm gonna start that one on my Kobo. I can't wait to get into this one. I have read one Lisa Jewell before, and I did like it. It was called Invisible Girl. I think I rated that one 3 stars though. Like, it was good, but it wasn't the best thriller I'd ever read. But fingers crossed for this one, it's gonna be good. And then I have also made a little bit of progress in Devotions by Mary Oliver. I am now on page 51. So I am slowly trying to devote time to devotions. I didn't mean to do that, but we'll just go with it. I've been trying to devote my time to this one, but I obviously definitely need to work on that a little bit more. So I think I'm actually going to read some of this for probably the next 20 minutes or so. And then I'm probably going to go ahead and start Don't Let Him In. just finished Don't Let Him In, and I think it's safe to say that this book was 5 stars for me. It did take me a little bit to get into it because it is written from multiple perspectives and in multiple different time periods. So it was a little confusing at first, I'm not gonna lie, but something I really liked about that aspect was that Lisa Jewell actually used different fonts for different characters and different time periods. So it was a little easier to keep straight once you got further into the book, but this was super suspenseful. I did not want to put it down. It was very high stakes, and every single time I finished a chapter, I just immediately wanted to start the next one. Definitely loved it. So I highly recommend this one when it comes out. It might honestly be out already by the time I post this video. I'm not entirely sure yet. I think I loved basically every aspect of that book, and it has made me want to read some more Lisa Jewell. I do have a few in my collection that I have not read yet, so hopefully this was the motivation I needed to actually get to them. So I think I'm going to read one more book for this reading vlog, and honestly, I'm kind of feeling the pull to read Midnight on Beacon Street by Emily Ruth Verona. This is supposed to be like a really short thriller, I think set in the 80s. Oh, sorry, the 90s, about a babysitter who must protect the children that she's babysitting when a stranger comes knocking on the door. Sounds super good. I think I'm going to fly through this one as well, but I do believe I'm going to start it tomorrow just because I'm kind of tired. I've been reading for a while today, so I'm going to take a break for now, but I cannot wait to get into this one. Hi, Pippin. So I just finished Midnight on Beacon Street. I actually ended up reading most of it on this chair in my office because Pippin decided she wanted to sit in my super comfy chair. And I didn't have the heart to move her. So at first I sat on the floor and then I thought, you know what? I'm just going to settle for this chair. And she's back to it again. But anyway, this book was under 200 pages, but it actually felt like a really fully fleshed out story. And it only takes place over the span of like 12 hours with a few flashbacks kind of like woven through as well, but nothing crazy. So I was actually really shocked about how much detail and depth we got with certain characters. Was not expecting that at all. I was kind of expecting more of a slasher, and it ended up being less than that and more so of like a fully fleshed out suspenseful horror where it's not just blood, guts, gore. Like it's a lot leading up to that. I will say, I think that the ending fell a little bit flat for me. I was expecting a little bit more from it, and I'll be honest, it did shock me. Like, I did not see it coming at all. It's not what I had expected, but I feel like there could have been a little bit more. So, because of that, I think I'm going to rate it 4 stars instead of 5 stars. I just wish it would have had a little bit more at the end, if that makes sense. But really good. And if you are into horror and you like, I'm going to say probably older horror movies, like stuff in the 70s, 80s, 90s kind of era, you'll probably like this book because it gives that kind of vibe. And on that note, I think I am going to wrap up this reading vlog. I had such a great time finally mood reading it again. I love to mood read, and I found all of the books I picked up for this reading vlog were just what they needed at the exact right time. So this was super fun, and I hope to do it again sometime soon. And with that, I'm going to leave this video here. I hope you have a great rest of your week and happy reading.